Yes, it's your boy Gordy, and this is Flow Talk, episode 14. I had to think about that for a second. Flow Talk, season 2, episode 14. I got my man, Michael Murphy the third.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm living.
Good.
Been busy, you know. Summer's happening and shit's moving.
Yeah, always busy. Got to stay busy.
Yeah, man.
You know
we get some space.
Yeah, you good. You know what I mean? Oh, man.
I got my man Crispy here too, but he ain't gonna be in the pod. I just want to let you know.
He on the sideline.
On the side, so you know when we talk about different discussions and stuff, he might input his opinions. So
probably.
Yes, sir. So what you got going on, bro? How you been?
Me, I've been all right, man. I've been all right. You know, going through it, working on a lot of things on the back end. You know, trying to book some bigger shows and things like that. Push the latest album. You know what I mean? Tighten up things on the business side of everything, as opposed to just, you know, always shooting out. Hey, check out my album. You know what I mean? Kind of tighten up all the royalties on the back end and everything like that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Definitely important. Yeah. Then everything you do would be for nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
that's really what it
days.
is. It would be for nothing.
Some days it can feel like that, man. That's for sure.
But you know, if you have that tighten up, you never know what can happen 5, 10, 15 years from now. And when one song blows up on TikTok,
yeah,
boom,
you never know.
Shit goes up. So
Damn,
you know,
do better.
That's the type of stuff that protects you. In case, you know, you think, damn, that shit was old, but then protects you later on.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you get a fucking check that stacks the wallet. You know what I mean?
Hey, right. That'd be nice.
You know,
man.
that type of stuff protects you, but that's good, man. You getting paperwork done and all that. That's important.
Yeah.
That's important, yo.
Trying to focus more on the business side of it, you know what I mean, and investing in it as opposed to just, you know, putting it out. And yeah, you know, I spent the past couple of years learning, I feel like, you know what I mean, and now it's kind of putting all that stuff I learned into action finally.
Okay, good.
Seems like it's paying off.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's something that a lot of people don't take the initiative doing, especially artists. They just want to make music and they want somebody else to do all that stuff. But at the end of the day, when you're starting off, you have to do it.
You know? Yeah, I ain't got nobody else to to handle all that, man.
So you got a new single that came out, 3-2-1. What was it called?
Well, so 3-2-1 is I mean, I dropped it as a single first with a music video, but it's actually a part of my latest album. So I rebranded, as you know, we first met. I was Mo Flow.
Yes.
Rebranded to Michael Murphy the third. Started going by the government name, and yeah. So I put out this project with Byron G, and you know, tried a different approach with everything, like I said, and it seems to be doing well, man. I mean, comparatively, I think I said that right.
Comparatively,
yeah. Comparatively, like,
if not, we'll try to AI it or something.
Yeah, you know, hey, I'm a rapper, man. I make up words anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So you know, it seems to be working out for sure. You know, comparatively, the numbers compared to, you know, when I was MoFlo to just even the one album under the new name it's a significant difference. You know what I mean? Significant increase, which is just reassurance. You know what I mean? They're like, all right, this was the right call. I struggled with it for like a year or two. Like, do I do this? And, you know, finally just, you know, decided to pull the plug on that. And it seems like it's been going well so far, man.
It's good, man. That's good. Sometimes, you know, you have to kind of take 10 steps back to move, you know. What is it? One step back, 10 steps forward? That's what the phrase is?
Yeah, I think it's something like that, yeah.
Something like that. You know what I mean, though. Y'all know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, so what's the album called again?
3-1.
3-1.
Like the ratio.
So the joint is like a good high energy.
Yeah,
like,
it's a fun one, man.
Vibe. Yeah,
I had a lot of fun with it.
Like, okay.
You know, a little bit bouncy, you know what I mean? Just kind of feel good stuff.
BG just got all sorts of freaking things in his bag, huh?
Shout out
Byron, my bad.
Byron G. Yeah, I call him BG too, man, you know. Byron G, man, he's phenomenal with the production. You know what I mean? Mixed,
best in the world.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, he mixed, mastered, engineered, produced the whole thing all himself. You know what I'm saying? Which is a lot of work, man, for sure. So I got all the respect in the world for him, 100%. You know what I mean? Project's dope. I don't usually say that about my projects. I'm usually my worst critic. I mean, there's things I would have done different still looking back, but nonetheless, I think the project's really, really dope. I like how it came out in the end. You know what I mean? All the finishing touches that Byron did do it and everything. You know what I mean?
How long did it take to start and finish it? How was that process, by the way, too? That's kind of like a two-part question there.
Yeah, all right. That's cool. Overall, so the first three songs were recorded, and then there was like a bit of a gap until we got back together again. Probably a few months. But all in all, if you start from, you know, when we recorded the first song to when we finished it, I want to say, like a year and a half, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, like a year and a half probably in total. 15 songs, all different vibes. So, you know, we got 3, 2, 1, which is, you know, fun, more of a bop and everything, you know what I'm saying? I got like a sexually suggestive kind of song on there, you know what I mean?
Ladies,
yeah,
ladies,
a little song for the ladies.
Gotta have something for the ladies,
you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I'm a '90s kid, man. You know, you got grew up off all that, man.
I'm a late '80s, but I ain't showing my age.
Hey, you know, that's cool, man. Age is a number, bro. But yeah, and then you know, I got serious stuff as well. I've got some, you know, kind of darker stuff touching on like emotions. I got a breakup song on there, but just kind of trying to give people like different layers of me, you know, basically with the whole project. A little bit of everything for everybody.
This your first full project?
No. As Michael Murphy III, yes.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested in hearing. I heard a couple songs, but tell me a little bit about this project that inspired you to do this project.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Tell me a little bit about this project that inspired you to kind of go the route you went to with this project.
All right, so think about how I'm going to word this. So, like I said, I was battling with rebranding and changing my stage name and things like that for a while. And I was hanging out with Byron. First day we recorded the first couple of songs. Just having a blast. Like, it usually takes me a while to write a song. Like, I like to sit down, take my time, and, you know, really articulate what I'm saying. And so when I was in the studio with him, I think he made 2 beats on the spot, maybe pulled one of them up, I don't know. But I wrote 2 songs in like a couple hours, had them recorded, and like I don't do that. It was just a really spur of the moment kind of thing. Somebody had come in and started to have a deeper conversation with us that basically convinced me, like, all right, maybe I should rebrand. Maybe I should do this, you know, this whole switching lanes a little bit kind of thing. And started playing with the 3s. You know what I'm saying? Michael Murphy III, and started playing with like all of that. So it was originally just supposed to be a 3-song project. We're just going to drop three songs, call it a day, call it 3 to 1, because there's 3 songs on one project. I'm the third out of, you know what I'm saying? There was a whole bunch of different meanings behind it all. And really, I was like, you know, this just makes sense. You know, and Byron's a great dude. Like I said, we just clicked. So I was like, yo, if you're down, man, let's make something happen. And I needed something different. You know, I needed a different kind of vibe. I kind of self-produced the last 2 projects I did before that as MoFlow, and it just wasn't hitting the way it sounded in my head. You know what I mean? So it was nice to have somebody willing to kind of take the reins there and take control of that part. And I just kind of had to just focus on doing my lyric thing, you know.
I think when you changed to Michael Murphy III, you matured.
Yeah, in a way, it was an evolution. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it was. That's what I wanted to show, and I feel like that's exactly what came out of it. So
I ain't gonna hold you, man. When we first when we did that event at the Garden,
Yeah.
you know, I'm guilty of this, and I shouldn't be, but I'm gonna be real. Outside looking in, like, oh, I'm a rapper. All right, what you got? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you.
Yeah.
I think this is like the majority of people.
Yeah.
When you close that show that one day, you close the freestyle. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
you know, absolutely. I'm like, I don't know if you remember, but I gave you daps.
No,
right?
I do.
I'm like, yo, good shit, bro.
Yeah, no, I do. I
So
remember that,
yo,
man.
he's legit. So y'all definitely give him a chance. Listen to his project and stuff. So
Yeah.
so
3-1.
tell me, you know, now that we got the album, we talked about that a little bit. Tell me a little bit about who you are, Michael Murphy III. What came about you trying to do music? How long you been doing it, etc.
All right. Who am I? I don't know. I'm a normal dude that was raised in Somersworth, New Hampshire. You know,
Somersworth. Somersworth.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I was born in St. Petersburg, Florida, raised in Somersworth. I don't know, man. I'm kind of complex, so much to the point where I don't even know how to explain myself fully. That's why I write music, I think.
Best artists are.
You know, I've been doing music for about, let's see, I'm 30. So like 18 years, 19 years, something like that. Not, you know, I haven't been putting out music and things like that long. I've been putting music on like streaming and whatever for about 4 years, I think. I think
you kind of been touching in,
yeah,
and out with it and stuff like that.
I've been writing that whole time. My buddy and I used to, you know, just freestyle over beats we downloaded on LimeWire and everything, and like
LimeWire, age for your computer.
Yeah.
That is age for your computer. Do not download LimeWire.
Yeah,
ever.
no, I think it's worse than it was now. Yeah, I don't even know. Probably, dude. You probably just downloaded your whole computer blow up at this point.
Crazy.
But yeah, we would just download like instrumentals or whatever from LimeWire, and then my buddy had like a karaoke machine boombox you could record on a tape with it. So like we would pass a mic back. Yeah, we pass a mic back and forth, put the other mic up to like a CD player, playing the beat, and we would just like freestyle over the beat and record it over the tapes and everything, man.
Yeah, that's old school. That's old school, bro.
So, you know, and that was just off of the top. You know what I mean? We weren't even really writing necessarily at that point. But yeah, I mean, getting into rhymes was definitely like a poetry thing for me around 7-ish, 7 to 10 probably. I was in therapy at a really young age, you know what I mean? So they always kind of suggested, oh, do poetry. And I was like, all right. So I tried it. And then I met my buddy, and, you know, we both did poetry, and then we both liked hip hop. And then we, you know, kind of just started doing the back and forth karaoke, LimeWire stuff, you know what I mean? And I haven't stopped since, man. It just, again, I've been learning the whole time, and you know, life's kind of gotten in the way a lot. And so, like,
that's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of taking the detour, but never stopping.
I didn't know the right people either for the longest time. And then, you know, eventually a few years ago, I started getting more involved with the scene, started to meet those people. And then, you know, now I've been putting music out relatively consistently, you know, so.
Just know that, I mean, you're old enough, so you know that, you know, that life is going to happen regardless.
Oh yeah, man.
So you just gotta,
you
gotta,
my priorities weren't straight. There we go. That's how I said my priorities weren't in check. You know what I mean? With the music, I was always working on it. I just was never doing anything with it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's one of the reasons why this platform is created, is because we don't have a lot of resources here. You know, so
you saying like New Hampshire?
Yeah, New Hampshire.
Yeah, nah, we ain't got. Nah.
New England has resources, like you go to Mass and stuff like that. But you know, people who are dope in Somersworth aren't gonna travel an hour down south.
Yeah.
You know, they probably just gonna be like, I'll give up and move on to do another.
I mean, I'll do it.
Thing,
Yo, you wanted that bad, man.
I'm just saying, just the general consensus is just, you know, the average person.
My minimum,
who wants to do
anything
music.
I want to do music, even if it's just like, say, a business meeting with Crispy. You know what I'm saying? I drive an hour to see Crispy. You know what I mean?
Damn. Somersworth in Manchester is an hour?
Well, so I'm in Rochester now, but it's like right around the corner.
King Polo and all them over there.
Yeah. So it's literally
you know them, right? King Polo,
yeah. I know
Domination
King Polo.
J, they all live up
I
there.
know all them. King Polo, Nick Ashley out there. Yeah, I mean, there's a few of them cats out there.
Word. Okay, I got family out there too. So
I don't really talk with them much. We don't work or whatever. I know who they are though. You know what I mean. But yeah, no. So I drive an hour to see him. You know what I mean? Just sometimes just to talk business. You know what I'm saying? That's the minimum for me.
Well, what, y'all don't believe in Zoom?
Nah.
The virtual meetings?
I don't even know if I can figure out how to work it, bro. You know? Yeah, man.
No, I get it.
You can't pass a joint back and forth through the screen.
That's true. I mean? That's true. That's true. You gotta have one of those things those banks have when you put your card in there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that'd be wild, bro. If we could afford that, though,
facts,
man,
that'd be crazy, right? Like, yo, you want this?
Yeah.
Instant gratification right there.
Yeah, that'd be wild. Yeah, same thing. Like I rehearse with Szn2. I've been working with Szn2 lately, who does a lot of like live instruments and stuff. And he's an hour from me too. You know what I mean? Just to rehearse a little bit. You know, a lot of the shows I was doing past few years, minimum hour and a half.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just to get there. It takes me like close to an hour and a half to get here from my house.
Yo, that shows initiative and ambition. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
So no, that's dope. I mean, you would be kind of like the 1% that would actually take the drive and do the work and all. I'm just saying that just in regards to what I was saying earlier, as far as resources in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
General average person who wants to start music, they don't know where to start. And then, I got to go to Boston and go. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's wild.
It's wild in Boston. It's saturated in Boston. You know what I mean? It's just like you got to start somewhere, and that's where this platform is. You have to start somewhere.
Everybody got clicks. You know what I mean? And
absolutely,
I try to be cool with everybody. You know what I mean? But like, not everyone thinks like that.
Yeah, everybody got clicks. You're right. Favoritism and preferences and all that's on the way. It's just as long as you're true to you, bro, and you move like you're moving, and you know you got a good guy here.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right, man.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. I figure, it is saturated. So, like, what's one thing that might help me stand out? Maybe my drive and ambition. Maybe it'll be that. Maybe it'll be the way I do give a live performance. You know what I mean?
Just know you're not gonna have 500 million fans, like the 0.1%, but you have people that relate to you, and there's millions of people.
I'll take 5 million. I don't need 500
exactly
million.
My point. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like a lot of time, people who have big aspirations and they start in music, they want, I'm gonna get mad, millions and millions of fans. But if you can just tap into one person who relates to you, and there's gonna be millions of people that are gonna relate to you. You know what I mean? So like, tap into that and just be true to your music and your sound, bro, and don't worry about other people's opinions that really don't affect your your life and motive. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
because a lot of times people who provide negative feedback from you are either from other people's clicks or just want to troll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
I don't pay any attention to it.
So like
I mention it. Yeah, I talk about haters in music, obviously.
Yeah,
I think that's just part of it.
Yeah, it's part of it. Yeah, part of it now.
But like,
it's just more glorified
in real
now.
life. I don't let it get to me, man. I don't care.
I feel like the hater, like you're a '90s kid, right?
Yeah.
We didn't have this internet shit, right?
Nope.
Don't you feel like ever since we had this social media shit, the hate has been glorified, I wouldn't say glorified. Well, yeah, it's glorified because if you have haters, you ain't popping, right? But also amplified.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, everybody's fine with hiding behind the keyboard, bro.
Of course, 100%. Yeah, I mean, it's so amplified. Like
what do they call them, keyboard cowboys or something like that. Yeah.
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah. Okay.
Keyboard thugs.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Like I don't.
It's just so amplified to the point where it's like people they can say whatever they want. They don't understand that people don't understand the effect it can have on somebody who's not all doesn't understand the.
I think the
way social media works. You know what I mean? It definitely ruined a lot of shit, but it also business wise is great. At the same time, if you can keep it for business,
for sure, yeah,
and just your music and just ignore the other shit, perfect.
Yeah, and that's really what I do. You can ask, I don't know nothing that's going on about nothing.
Good
ever, man. I go on, I make my posts, and I'm usually off. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Like that's about it, man. I barely do that these days. Actually, I've been slacking a little bit now that we're talking about it.
So tell me a little bit what's some of the artists you've grown up, you've been inspired by?
feel
except
like
Eminem.
I feel. I'm out.
I'm fucking with you.
No, it's funny you say that though. Not Eminem, actually. I mean, obviously. Yeah, I mean,
Eminem's top 5. I mean, there's a lot of people's top 5. Let me rephrase that. He's in a lot of people's top 5. He ain't in my top 5. Yeah. He's in a lot of people's top 5.
Me, I grew up. I mean, obviously, yeah. Like I said, I grew up off him. I feel like everybody my age did. You know what I mean? Like he was around. He was popping. That's what it was. He was making an impression in the industry. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like
you know what verse woke everybody up on Eminem? Renegade.
Oh yeah.
I would say in my community. Can I say this? The black and brown community.
All right. Yeah. I got you.
He woke everybody over Renegade because everybody thought that
it was with Hove, man, and he went on and he bodied Hove on his own. Like, I mean, I think even Jay said that in an interview I saw somewhere or something. Like, I mean, he did though. He bodied him on that.
That's why he kind of woke the black and brown community.
Yeah.
Globally.
No, that makes a lot of sense for sure. You know, I actually hate like the GOAT top conversation because to be real with you, a lot of the people that like are compared to each other, they're not the same kind of artists. Yeah. And like I don't feel like you can really compare Eminem to like Redman.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But they're both goats in their own.
Eminem's goat. Redman's Eminem's goat.
Huh?
Redman is Eminem's goat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Literally, like, how are you gonna try? Yeah, it's just insane, man. So, but yeah, people I grew up with. Styles P. You know what I'm saying? He's always number one in my brain. You know what I mean? I love Styles P, man. He's such a dope artist. And been consistent. More consistent than like a lot of people. I think he just dropped his last project, he said.
I respect him because obviously the longevity is one.
Yeah.
He doesn't write. Yeah. Everything's out of the head.
Wow.
Pause. And bro, you gotta be careful because people will clip this shit, bro. And forget it. But what I want to say is with Styles P is that he lives in his own hood, and where situation, well, he probably doesn't live where he grew up, but he still stays there.
Yeah,
you know. But in situations where other artists will, once they make it, they're out. He stood true to him, stood true to his family and his word, and he stayed there and helped the community. And like that's big because a lot of times, 10 times out of 10, these rappers that make it, they want to stay, but damn, they get killed in their own home. That's why they leave. You know what I mean?
In my neighborhood, if I make it, I'll tell you that.
I'm not staying in mine.
Yeah, man, nah. I don't think so, bro. I don't like my neighborhood that much.
Yeah, I hear you. But no, that's real though. Like these rappers, they want to be there. They want to help the community. A lot of times, the people that hate is the ones in your own.
And he always kept it real, man. He always kept it true to him. That was the biggest thing I always respect about SP, man.
100%. They never changed. All the years, bro. It's always been the same.
Yeah.
You know?
The only thing that's changed is he's grown. So his lyrics have grown with it. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the way I see it anyways. But he's still the ghost.
You know, he's
still him 100%. You know what I mean? I still wouldn't mess with him. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. Not at all. You know? He's an incredible artist.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say mentor, but he didn't mentor me, but he mentored a lot of people in a different way, right? Like outside of being personal friends with him, like he created a blueprint for people.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So
like you said to him not writing either, man. Like I said, I started a lot of this hip hop without writing. You know what I mean? Like I quite often, you can ask him, I spit off the top of the dome sometimes. You know,
don't tell me that. I'll put you on the spot, bro. I usually don't do that, but when people say that,
sometimes, you know, like I said, the vibe's going to be right
now.
there.
Give me a 16.
I mean, I kill a Byron beat. You know, you already know.
Give me a 16.
The first song actually on 3-1 is freestyled off the top.
Yeah,
it's not freestyled. It's off the top because there is a difference there. But yeah, I didn't write any of that. The very first song, I literally Byron cooked up the beat, And this dude here, Crispy, he's always like, yo, you don't even need a pen. You don't even, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, we were vibing. I was like,
that's what he's talking about, bro.
I was like, yo, let's just see, Yeah. Which I'm not always in that mood. Right hand raised, right hand raised. There's days where I'll freestyle straight dookie. You know what I mean? I'll tell you.
Oh, you freestyled at the Garden straight fire, so I don't know. Unless I was a written, but I don't think it was because you were saying words and people were mentioning it.
Yeah. I don't remember that much actually, but I do. I remember the night.
Going crazy, bro.
So that's but yeah, so that's another reason I respected him. Aside from him, I grew up Method Man, huge Method Man fan, Redman as well. DMX was a big one for sure. I didn't grow up with the typical type of rap people in my neighborhood were listening to, because all of them were the Eminem and
Vanilla Ice. Don't tell me Vanilla Ice.
Nah. Lil White, you know what I mean?
I don't know who Lil White is now.
I think he was part of
Lil Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's listening to Lil Wayne. I actually didn't like Lil Wayne for the longest time.
Lil Wayne saved when I was in high school. I want to say from now, I'm showing my age here, graduating 06.
All right.
From 2005 to 2011, Lil Wayne was just dropping mixtapes after mixtapes, or a feature of mixtapes after mixtapes. Yeah. And he was the hottest, artist out for consistently until Kanye came out and all that. But there was a point where hip hop was, when Kanye came out, he was fired.
When he came out, and before he was even Kanye, he was fired. Was it subconsciousness or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. But
dilated
I'm just that point where you had the Eminems and all that, you had the 50 Cents, but it was just a point where hip hop was just stagnant, bro, and nobody was giving a fuck, and these boy bands was taking over. And Britney Spears and all that. I want to say late 90s, mid 2000s probably. You had Dipset and all that, but there was just this point. It was just Lil Wayne.
Dipset,
Lil Wayne was just going off.
Yeah, no, Lil Wayne was killing it for years, man. I agree for sure. Like I said, it took me a minute to get into him, but then once I realized what he was doing, he grew on me. You know what I'm saying? And then I really dove back into everything prior to what I had heard, and I was like, all right.
So fucking effortless.
All right.
Yeah, it's effortless with him.
Like, how do...
But enough about him. Enough about Lil Wayne. Let's talk about Michael Murphy III. Lil Wayne, he doesn't need this platform. He's got millions and millions of millions.
Nah, that's cool. Yeah.
So you're saying people in your neighborhood will listen to Lil White?
Lil White,
I don't even know who that
ICP,
is.
you know what I mean? There's, Eminem, you know Insane Clown Posse?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, ICP,
when you say Insane Clown Posse, I know. I don't know that abbreviation.
Yeah. I think one of the people I did end up getting into heavy, I listened to all of it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I just preferred, Jurassic 5 and Styles P and, Wu-Tang and stuff like that. So they could have all of that. That's cool. I don't really, whatever. But I got into Tech 9, and that's really kind of when things started to shift for me a little bit. You know what I mean? Because
Nine's different.
Tech 9's different for sure, man. And I don't listen to him as much anymore, but there was probably a good 5-year stretch where I listened to pretty much just strange music, bro. Yeah.
Shout out to that crew in Tech 9, bro. Yeah,
for real.
He's probably the blueprint for being independent.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. He was really the one that, like you said, Eminem. A lot of people assume because I'm white that Eminem was the one that kind of pushed me to
guilty.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, and I'm sure he had a little bit to do with it. You know what I mean?
It's not just you, bro. There's a whole community.
Of
Eminem fans.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it, man. It's the reason he's been a top selling artist multiple times, and he is talented. But that's just not my push. Was seeing Tech do it. You know what I mean? And hearing how he did it, because you never really heard about how M did it. I mean, you just know, Dr. Dre found him, and he's, and that's that's a short story.
Yeah, and the 8 Mile wasn't really accurate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's Tech. You kind of if you dive back, you can follow the story.
Hell yeah, he was in the streets, bro.
And he's been doing it too, man. He's got a song with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? He's all of that. So
legend.
Yeah,
he doesn't get a lot of credit.
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't get enough credit for sure. You know what I mean? And so he was really, I think, a big one for me. It was Tech, and Atmosphere was huge as well, which I think probably came around right around the same time. I started like in underground hip hop when everybody else was like Lil Wayne, Eminem, this and that. I'm like Atmosphere, Tech Nine, freaking Aesop Rock. You know what I mean? Like I'm digging deeper into like other people. Not the mainstream guys.
Underground.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. It's a little different. All right, Michael.
I'm
Murphy
a little
III.
different.
We are halfway in. I want to show the audience.
Pause.
You've been talking. No, it's not a pause. Yeah, let me finish my sentence. You just wanted to say that shit. You didn't want to say that shit. You see this guy? Anyway, yeah. No, it's just normally halfway in the segment we want to play the song. We've been talking about 3, 2, 1, so I want to show the audience this dope high energy feel good song because it is a feel good high energy song. This is like put this on, pop up the grill,
chill, get
some beers, go to the pool. Boom. This is the type of song it is. It's a really good high energy song, and I appreciate you for doing that.
Make you feel good.
All right, let's get it going.
We gonna play it?
Yeah, introduce the song first.
Oh yeah, hold up then. All right, so yeah, like we said, this song is titled 3, 2, 1. Man, jeez, I'm so bad at this.
No, it's cool. It's a podcast. It's not ABC.
I'm like, I'm like, yo, they're watching me. So this song's titled 3, 2, 1. Like I said, there's a music video on YouTube for it as well. Most popular song off of the album. Very, very fun song, high energy, like you said, kind of just make you feel like you could take on the world. Hell yeah! Bit, so
this is a summer joint, bro.
Summer joint.
Do not get it twisted.
Hey,
this is a summer joint. Listen to it. I'm telling you, put it in your playlist.
Yeah,
because this is definitely a feel good anthem.
I appreciate that, man. All right, do I press play now?
Yes, sir.
Bet that. I was gonna do a hook, but instead I'm gonna talk a bunch of shit like, look, it's me, Michael Murphy, number 3. 3, 2, 1, who's equal? None. Y'all lacking substance, beef, no bun. Everybody acting like I be so gone. If that's the case, then it's peace so long. I'm out this bitch taking over the world, coming for your diamonds, gold and your pearls. Y'all thinking nuts, dome of a squirrel. If you won't admit that I'm known to be thorough, yeah. I'm back on my bullshit. Everybody said I was bad for the bullpen. Big bad flow backwards, I'm a wolf man. Huffing a puff, but you're the one blowing me like OMG. If you're really looking for the potency of a dope MC, better know it's me. Finna fill your brain up with a dopamine and like, yo, 3, 2, 1. Ready, set, go, I've just begun. Like, what? 3, 2, 1. If you ain't know, I'ma teach you something. Like, yo, 3, 2, 1. Let them count down, I've just begun. It's like, what? 3, 2, 1. Let me show y'all how I get it done. Like 3 to 1, I'll be the one to give you what you need, and I'm achieving some you never thought would seem to come, but here it is. Believe I'm numb to near critics. Too many bills to pay attention for the way they will the hate and mentions. I don't really deal with their intentions. Always keep it real, no fake extensions. Nah, I mean, dog, that's why they call me a phenom. Eons beyond most of these peons. Be gone if you don't want repeat on. When BG's palm put the beat on like, hey, come on, Michael, and kill it, sir. I'ma do that and bomb every villager. Got them all like G Willikers, he real absurd. You ain't never heard nobody better with a real verse. Ha! In your whole damn life, I'm the dude that you call if it won't ignite. When I hold this mic, then the moment's mine, and it's only the beginning, so hold on tight. Just like, yo, 3, 2, 1. Ready, set, go, I've just begun. Like, what? 3, 2, 1. If you ain't know, I'ma teach you something. Like, yo, 3, 2, 1. Let them count down, I've just begun. It's like, what? 3, 2, 1. Let me show y'all how I get it done. Like, ha, yeah, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, like, ha, yeah, 3, 2, 1. Let me show y'all how I get it done, like.
Byron, Big Daddy Slim, I'm sorry.
Michael Murphy III. That was
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Again, put it in your playlist. This is a summer joint.
Summer joint.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm convinced.
Got the cookout.
You just convinced
July 4th is coming out. You know, we got the fireworks ready. Bring down the brews. Bring on the liquor. and play that joint because I'm telling you, it's a feel good song. So
let's go.
Shout out to you for that for sure.
I appreciate
Shout out
you,
to
man. Thank you,
Byron G for making that.
bro. He's certified
that beat.
bangers. You know,
The chef cooking up.
nah, he's a beast with it for real though.
So you've been doing music for a while. You've been performing for a little while too, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Just about as long as I've been taking it serious, I've been hitting the stage. So about 3 or 4 years, I'd say I've been.
What are some of the events that you've been doing so far? I know I saw a flyer actually for the other day. You did something.
Yeah, so recently, I haven't done much this year show wise. I've been more picky with my shows.
Oh, good.
You know what I mean?
That's
it's
good.
what it is.
That's good.
I took the first couple years. I hit the ground running. I think we did like close to 100 shows in 2 years. Crazy amounts of shows in like the 2 years when I started. And again, another conversation with somebody. I was like, they basically were like, "Yo, you're just too accessible, man." Like, "Oh, I'll just get you next week. I'll just get you next week." You know what I mean? I'm like, "All right, well," and they never get you next week.
That's my fucking problem.
You know?
I'm too accessible sometimes.
Hey, you know,
It's gotta be a problem of yours too, bro.
It used to be, it no longer is.
No,
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
good,
No, I have messages.
good, good.
Oh, bro, I'll just go off the map sometimes.
Because when you
I
start
can't be
off,
doing
you
it.
gotta.
You do, yeah.
gotta
You
put
really
out there,
do,
you
yeah.
know?
That's why
And then
I
you're
know
like,
it. I know mad people now because of that, and I'm thankful for it. But like, I don't want to be doing that again.
Yeah.
So it took a little time to line up some shows this year because I was more, like I said, I was being more particular with things. I ended last year with it was October. I opened for Justin Clancy with the Mo CG crew. Then I did a rap night show shortly after that, and that was it. You know what I mean?
I want to tap into them too. Mostly, mine's a collective genius, right?
Mine's a one collective genius.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, shout out the whole crew out there.
Hit me up, or please let's communicate. Let's talk.
We in the building right now. What's good? You know.
I know, but like,
what's up? Man?
I'm saying,
No,
what
I know. I got you. Man.
Let's,
I got
let's
you.
all.
I mean,
sit
I don't
down.
know. We got enough room for everybody in here.
Let's
Maybe.
all sit down.
Yeah,
Chop it up. If we don't got enough room here, we'll make room. They got a whole big ass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, word,
So
word,
you getting us individually,
okay.
not even knowing it right now.
I'm
bro.
getting y'all individually. All right, cool.
You know
Well, I'm gonna tap in one on one,
all right.
and then I'm gonna have a whole group join because I like to
I'll
have
tell you
that
what,
the
man.
brainstorm join. I haven't had a group join in a while.
That's been an issue.
Obviously, like I'm here right now, yeah.
Well, that's been the issue lately. Even as a whole crew is getting us all together too. But like you said, man, life be getting in the way, man.
Facts. Facts.
Just for kicks
Facts.
getting married. Congrats on that. You know what I mean?
Congrats. I met Just for
Kyle
Kicks
Knight, you know what I'm saying? They're all,
years ago.
yeah.
He did a show I did.
We're doing a Mo CG night in August. So speaking of shows, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He did a show I did in Nashville. I forget when it was, but shout out to him, man. He's a cool guy. I haven't
Yeah,
talked
Just
to him
for
in a
Kicks.
little while.
That's the homie.
I hope
man.
he's doing good.
That's the homie. He's doing good, man. As far as I know, you know what I mean. He's engaged, about to be married, right? They ain't married yet, right? Yeah, about to be married. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's as far as that
embrace
goes,
life,
you know what
man. I
mean?
know
But
as
he's
artists
building,
we
he's
try to
building.
chase that the ladder, and
Yeah.
but you can't forget to just step back and embrace what you have right now because that shit will go away, and the next thing you know, you look back like, damn, I didn't do shit, but just focus on one thing. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you got kids?
I do.
How many you got?
I got one.
I got 2.
All right.
How do you feel being? How old is your kid? First of all,
She's 10.
10.
Yeah,
She's a girl.
she is.
Oh, she obviously.
Yeah.
She is implied that she's a girl, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I just had my first girl, so she's
Good luck.
Yeah. So,
Sorry, bro.
yeah. So you being a girl dad, any advice?
Nah, man.
Patience, I guess.
Patience is good. Yeah. Yeah, patience.
Patience. Okay, we'll go. We will go with patience.
Yeah. Patience is good, but
Patience.
I think that goes with everything. Honestly, man, you know what I mean. I think girls are tough because we as men. I don't know about you myself, but I know myself. Like, I don't have it all figured out.
No, I don't have it all figured out either. I don't think we all. We don't. Bro, I'm 36. I don't got fucking life figured out at all.
But if
you have life figured out, you're bullshitting, bro.
They definitely.
Let me pause here. Listen. It don't matter who you are. You can be somebody who's successful, somebody who's not. At this point in time, you don't got life figured out at all. I think when you hit 60, you'll probably have life figured out. But at that point, you're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, right. That's why it's figured out.
You know, like, exactly. So, bro,
but in the sense that I don't know, I still make mistakes, and they, obviously your children look up to you as an example.
Yeah.
And they do say a lot of the time, like daughters tend to, look for potential partners that are like the dad. You know what I mean? And so if you make a lot of mistakes as a dad, which, like I said myself, I know I make a lot of mistakes. Like you worry about that. You worry about things you never thought you would worry about before.
Yeah.
And that's where the patience comes in. You know what I mean? Like, okay, chill out.
What you're telling me is to instill it early. I mean, she's an infant, so she can't. You don't know that now, but drinking fucking milk all day. But
yeah. Yo, well, they say the first 2 or 3 years are the most important. Like,
instill morals and integrity.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's why I've always talked to my daughter, like not like an adult, but like older than just like a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a very real person. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna keep it real with you 100% of the time. And that doesn't disinclude my daughter. You know what I mean? So
and you have to be real.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like,
Can't, that's like, if there's anybody in this world you have to be real with, is your children.
Yeah,
because this world is not easy and it's hard.
Well, and they're not going to understand unless you help them understand. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like I grew up, a lot of things I didn't understand till now that I've lived through them. But like, if my parents would have sat down and like kind of explained them a little bit, I might have gotten that a little earlier. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not to blame my parents. I'm 30 years old. It's all on me now.
So now that you're all right. So let me ask you a question. That you say that. Now that you're 30, when did your parents have you?
My mom,
30 years ago, but were they in their 30s?
My mom was 15 and a half, 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when
my mom could have been my sister, basically.
Okay. There's no judgment. So
I mean, whatever,
no, I'm just saying. No, there's
no
judgment. So what I'm trying to say is, do you understand kind of where their point of view is when they were in their 30s and you were a kid?
Yeah, 100%. Which is why, like now being my age I am now, I don't necessarily hold anything against anybody like I might have as a teenager or whatever, because I do see it. I'm like, doing better than I was at 30. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, and I realized that because, they were young, they missed out on a lot as well. So it's not entirely their fault either. It's just a vicious cycle.
It is.
I feel like as you get older, if you pay attention to things, you kind of realize that a little bit.
100%. Yo, he is 100% is a vicious cycle.
Yeah, sometimes I say smart things.
No, it's true. It's true. Shout out to your dad. The dads out there doing their thing too, man. It's not easy. Your fathers. We just had Father's Day. It's not easy being a father, but we just had Father's Day last week. No, the weekend before, 16th.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. I hope y'all had a really great Father's Day. I know I did. And shout out to those guys handling and holding it down for the children. Kids need their fathers. Baby mamas, do not take your kids away from their fathers if their fathers want to be in their life. It's very important.
And for the dads, I don't care what you do. Just do what you can.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just don't do nothing. Do what you can, even if it's not much. We were just talking about this, bro.
Even if it's not much to the dad, it's a lot to the child.
Yeah, that's literally, that's exactly what we were just talking about. Like, yo, if you feel bad,
chop it up when y'all kicking this shit.
Be like, yo, you may feel bad, like you're only able to like maybe take your kid out to dinner and be with him for like an hour or two, but like that hour or two is gonna be great. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whereas you're like, oh, it's just an hour, it's just dinner, but like you gotta remember it is different to them. You know what I mean? And at least you showed up. At least you were there. You know what I mean? At least you kept your word if you made your plans. You know what I mean? Whatever it may be. So,
and it's still hard to fucking manage a calendar. So, so no, absolutely. So shout out to you for being a good dad, man, and
trying, man.
Hopefully,
took a while.
It keeps going to and your daughter becomes what you expect to be. Whatever your daughter becomes in the future, hopefully, it's what you're happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, she's a good kid, man. She is. You know what I mean? So I can't, at this point, I can't say I'm mad about whatever's been happening. I don't know how much I have to do with it or how much I don't, but whatever it is, she's a good kid, and that's all that matters to me, man.
Let me tell you, man, you look at your kids and at an age where they learn things, you're like, yo, how'd you learn that at that age? I didn't know anything that age.
Bro, she got me bugging some days, telling me things.
I can't do math in 5th grade, bro. No way. Like
yo.
That's cool. That's dope, man.
It's crazy to see them do things too. You know what I mean? Like she's mad creative too. She likes to draw. She be creating flyers and like graphic design stuff. And I'm like, what the heck are you doing? Like you're 10 years old. Guess who's gonna do somebody's better than some people I know. Like,
guess who's gonna do the album cover for the next album?
Hey man, I'll get around it, bro. I'm not scared. I've told her, I was like, I don't care what you do with your life. If you don't want to go to college and you wanna do art, like let's go. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna.
Yeah, college is not for everybody, bro.
Nope. I'm one of those everybody's that it ain't for.
All right, we're gonna transition, man. Shout out to you again for being a good dad, and shout out to your daughter.
Shout out to kids. Man.
All right, so we are 45 minutes into the pod.
Dang.
45. We're having fun.
Yeah. That happens.
Crispy, we're having fun. Yeah, we're chilling. Crispy, is there anything you want to touch on? In regards to what you guys, you guys have been. That's a pause. That's a no Diddy pause. But what I meant to say is, obviously it is what I meant to say. Is there anything you want to touch on upon you guys working together? How long you've been working together, and what your perspective is, and the time you've been working together.
This kid right here is a royal pain in my fucking ass every day. All day, every day. Nah, I'm just playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, vice versa, bro.
So how long y'all been kicking it?
Oh man, 3 years.
I'm thinking it's like 30 fucking years.
Yeah, no, 3. No, it's over 2. Okay. So I think 3, because the Fisher Cat show was 2 years ago, and it was before that. I would think. So yeah, like 3 years. That we met at a pizza joint, bro. A pizza and ice cream joint.
That sounds so romantic.
Yeah, right. Yeah. In what was it, Sanbornville or something? Sanborn, I think. Yeah. Yeah, you were just on your dinky little like track phone, bro. Yeah, that's basically when we started talking and kind of connecting. So about 3 years ago, yeah.
You were doing videos on a track phone?
Nah, he's just trying to take pictures.
I was like, what the?
Yeah, nah.
Taking a video of a toaster.
No, it's just a low grade phone, not great quality, but he's out there, man. Still, getting the hustle on. So basically, I was starting to hit shows, and he was starting to hit photos, and we both kind of just. I was like, "Hey, you're cool." He's like, "Yeah, you're cool." We're like, "All right, we're friends." You know what I'm saying? And
so, Crispy, are you managing him, or is it one of those things where you're just kind of going with the flow? No pun intended.
Hey.
I would say yes and no, because at the end of the day, he always does have. Okay, cool. If that's what you want to do, fine. We'll do it.
Okay.
Or like. So yes and no. Like it, I do help him out. I do help him out with a lot of back end shit. I do. Hey, I seen this. Hit up these people. Like, so I don't really. It's more like a PR type thing, I would say. You know what I mean? Yeah, there we go.
There's no title
more
to
advisor
it.
Than anything, but it's just easier as manager. It sounds more professional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Consultant. I'm gonna be real. Advisor sounds pretty dope.
Advisor sounds fire.
It sounds pretty official.
Consultant, advisor, manager, whatever it is.
Concierge. What? How do you even say?
Concierge.
No.
Consigliere.
Yeah, consigliere. That's what it is. Yeah.
Consigliere.
Perfect. That's
we
what
will
you
put
are.
that in the subtitle because I don't know how to say it either.
Consigliere. It's one of them ones I got to think about it for a second. I love like monster movies and Godfather and everything. So yeah, you're my consigliere.
Consigliere.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is, and you can't say it, so you can't even claim it. That's
so who's the Don? Are you the Don?
Come on, man.
Hey.
Yeah,
Wild.
Michael Corleone in the flesh.
Yo,
bro.
so I'm looking at your shirt, right? And this whole podcast, I'm like curious. I'm like, this shirt's fucking fire. What is this shirt? Is this a custom or is this something you just
from
bought randomly?
Hercules, man.
Is it from Hercules?
From Hercules. This is the sisters,
Oh,
the singing sisters from Hercules.
yes.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Hercules, man.
See,
I got mad
bro.
Hercules references.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro.
The old cartoon.
Yeah.
The old cartoon, not the new shit. The old cartoon.
Yeah.
The one that was popping.
The classic, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, we got some sisters in here.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. No, all right.
I'm cultured.
No. Bro, I know you are. You don't got to say you are. Now they're going to clip this shit for real. That's a pause. No, I know you are, but that's dope. That's dope.
Man, it's probably one of my favorite Disney movies, man. Honestly. Yeah. I don't know what it is, man. I just
90s kid forever, huh?
Straight
Disney has some classics.
Yo, for real though. We could go on, bro, but no, I appreciate it, man. I don't wear this shirt often because it's white and
Gets dirty quick.
yeah, usually white and mix very well. You know what I'm saying?
Any merch or anything like that? Are you doing any lines? Any?
Yeah, so I have a brand, Space Case Creatives.
Space Case.
Yeah,
Creatives.
that's
okay.
it. That's
Why the name? Basically.
Yo,
say that again for the camera. Crispy just said something funny as shit.
Yo, just look at him. He's a fucking space case.
I mean, that's what it is.
Hold on. I gotta put the laugh on there.
It's true though. It's true. So I had a homie I was talking with a while back, years ago. No Gimmick. Shout out No Gimmick, man. I miss that I miss him, man. I haven't talked to him in a minute, bro. You might have met him at a garden show, maybe.
Probably.
But he's a producer out of
Try to forget
Massachusetts.
about those shows.
Yeah, I get you.
I'll play. Yo. Those guys shows are lit. Okay, even hate.
They were dope, man. They were dope shows for sure. But yeah, no. So No Gimmick was like, oh, do Scatterbrain. You know what I'm saying? And so I went home and I looked it up. I did my due diligence in business. So I was like, all right, well, let's see if there's something Scatterbrain. There's tons of Scatterbrains out there. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, well, what else is kind of like that a little bit? And I was like, oh, I'm a Space Case. And I looked that up. Nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, let's roll with it. That's the way it goes. Same thing with Michael Murphy III, man.
Different.
There's like 7,000 Moflos, but there's only one Michael Murphy III. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of what it is. But yeah, I do. I press t-shirts myself.
Well, there's not one Michael Murphy III if there's three Michael Murphys.
But the other two aren't the third. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Man, hey. What's that meme with the?
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I mean, I'm sure there's another Michael Murphy III out there, but not on streaming services. At least, yeah. I mean, at least not there. That. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I press t-shirts. I do heat transfer vinyl on t-shirts right now. Design my own little quotes or whatever it may be and things like that. I usually just bring them to shows. I haven't pushed them online quite as much as I should. It's a bit of an investment, and right now I'm kind of really invested in the music side of things. So I have enough stock to bring to shows and things like that when I do my shows, but not enough to have a surplus at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
That's good though, man. As long as just focus one thing at a time, man. Don't break your head up on things. It's, until you have a team. And obviously, you got my man here.
Yeah.
He's one person too, right? So eventually, you're going to be like, all right, you're going to take care of this. All right, you're going to take care of this. All right, you're going to take care of this. And you work with people that want to make the company succeed more than you. That's exactly like the people you need, right?
So like you and I, we didn't even talk about this at all.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? Like, I know you. It's no disrespect,
No, that's
obviously.
cool.
I could have reached out myself,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's like, oh, I handle it. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, no, I knew who you were. We saw the garden, and you know, you were working with BG, and then when you dropped that, I liked it, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's one of those things, man. Like, it's what's understood don't got to be said. You know what I mean? Yeah. But there was never any animosity. It was just
No, I just literally, he was like, yo, I'm gonna see if you know, he wants you on. Do you want me to reach out? And I was like, sure. And he did. He's like, all right, I'll just handle it from here. And I was like,
do it.
Say less, dude.
Crispy's man, bro. I'm sorry about, what was it? Exit Fame show? You said you had tickets for me. I couldn't make it, bro.
No, don't worry about it, bro.
I couldn't make it. Shout out to Exit Fame, too.
We were out back 20 minutes before you went on. Anybody that wants to come to the show? And I was like, you should have asked me like 6 hours ago.
Yeah, I was going to go for sure.
But so, like, you were, because I know I had seen online that you were trying to go. So that's why I was like, oh, I'll just get him in, dude.
Yeah. Just, you know, be new baby and all that. It was tough.
It was last minute on my end.
How was the show? If you don't mind me asking.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
We showed up to the job.
Yeah. Did you didn't open that one?
Nah, I wasn't at that one.
When you gonna open? When are you gonna? What do you just did a show, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we got off on something.
That's all right. We'll go back to it. It's a podcast.
Yeah. So I just did a show Friday, kind of a practice run, because one of the big shows that I set up for this year, or I was booked for this year, is I'm opening for Mayday, which goes back to us talking about strange music back in the day.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So I don't think they're signed to them anymore. I don't know, so don't quote me, but they were. You know what I mean? Back in the day, it was Mayday and Szn2 was on there. You know what I mean? I don't know, but they're coming around on tour, and so basically, I hit up one of the promoters that I know, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, man? You still doing shows?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm actually looking for a Mayday opener right now." And I was like, "That's exactly why
I'm here for
you up, bro. Like, what's up?"
So are you doing like just one show? Or are you touring?
I'm just doing one show with him in Worcester. So they're touring with DJ Hoppa, Marley B, and Kale Problems. Shout out Broken Complex. That's Hoppa's label. I met Marley B last year in Rhode Island. They came out on tour with Greaves and kind of started building a connection there. He's actually featured on the album as well.
Okay.
Song called Do It with Life, who's another MoCG member. And so when I hit up Ferris about it, I was like, "Hey man, like yeah." And on top of that, like I've already done shit with Marley B, and like he's like, "Oh, all right, man, yeah, say less, perfect." You know what I mean? Like you already kind of got the connection. Let's get you in. So that's a huge show for me personally, because like I said, I grew up listening to Mayday before my daughter was born. You know what I mean? Like on steady rotation, and even still to this day. You know what I mean? So. That's a big one, and that's in July. That's July 21st. That's in Worcester at Electric Haze. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Electric Haze, July 21st. Worcester. I am up Michael Murphy III. My bad, Michael Murphy III. That's the last part of the segment. I'm gonna give you 5.
Oh, yo, I meant to tell you earlier. Sorry to interrupt. August 9th, man, Concord. MoCG's doing a whole. We were talking about MoCG.
Yeah.
We're doing a whole MoCG night in Concord.
Okay.
If you wanted to roll through, bro.
August 9th?
August 9th.
I'll put it on my calendar.
Hey, let's go.
I got enough time.
All right.
Enough time. Michael Murphy III.
Hey, that's me.
It's the last part of the segment. My favorite part of the segment, because the mic is yours or whatever you want to say.
Check.
You got a minute, 2 minutes, maybe. Whatever you want.
Say whatever I want to say.
Make it appropriate, Mo. This is for the manager.
Just make sure it's PG.
Yeah, no. I don't even know what to say. Jeez. Call me off. Woo! Hey, I'm not Matt Rife. I don't need that to be cool, all right? You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he got me. He got me with it. Yeah, no, I mean, so I guess I'll take a minute or two to just do the usual, typical hip-hop, whatever. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm trying to, this is me as a person. I try to talk to everybody in the room, not the robot. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Michael Murphy III. THE3RD. I couldn't do the 3 I's. It just looked weird. You know, Michael Murphy III spelled all the way out on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever. Anything you listen to music on, I'm on there. And if I'm not, let me know and I'll get on there. Come out to a show. That's what it's really all about. Come out to a show and enjoy a performance. You know, grab a t-shirt, shake my hand, buy me a drink. I don't know, man, whatever. Just say what's up. I'm a real cool dude, you know what I mean? Or I try to be. Or at least I like to convince myself that I am. You know what I'm saying?
He's cool.
You know what I mean?
He's tripping. Listen, I just want to mention a couple things.
Mention them.
September 14th, Multicultural Festival in Nashua. July 27th is the Summer Stroll. So
yeah.
The Summer Stroll. So, you know, the hope is just going to be crazy in Nashua. Just come kick it, walk around.
Go.
It's the first Summer Stroll ever. Because they used to do the winter strolls.
Yeah.
They never did summer strolls. So now they're doing summer strolls.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah, so they're doing July 27th doing summer stroll.
Okay.
And then after that, there's a huge 90s party at Martha's Vineyard, 1603 Entertainment and Positive Street Art.
What's that?
It's a part of it. I'm trying to coordinate DJ battles.
Okay.
Flow Free Die is part of that segment of the party, but it's not my party. 1603 Entertainment, Positive Street Art. That is July 27th. That's kind of like the official after party of the Summer Stroll.
Okay.
So there's tickets available for it. So tell a friend. Yeah. So and then September 14th, the National Multicultural Festival, and Connect Effect 2.
It's excited.
October. Date to be announced. Stay tuned.
To be announced. All right. I like that.
It's your boy Gordy. This is Michael Murphy III. We got Crispy Pick.
Yeah.
Flow Talk, episode 14. See you later.
And we